Good morning. Welcome to Conservatively Speaking. I'm Joe Mangiacotti. WCRN and WACE, Saturday morning starting at 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. We do come your way. Join us at 8:30 a.m. and 7:30 a.m. A lot to talk about this morning. First of all, we're going to look at reparations, right? Look at this. The Democrats rolled this concept out again. They went to the old bag of tricks. What do we got around here? What can we do? We can't promise this so important black voter bloc, right, that makes and breaks the Democratic candidate, anything. I mean, we've had generations hooked on welfare and food stamps and housing. What can we do? The old, our past sins will pay you for those. The reparations rolls out. You know that's never going to happen. Exactly how are you going to collect that? You don't think there'll be a little bit of a revolt among the taxpayers who work very hard for their money? It's going to be taken for reparations. Do you think Will Smith, Oprah, you name it, Condoleezza Rice, you think they need anything from you? Of course not. Okay, it's not about reparations. It is a political talking point. It's a fraud, is what it is. The whole concept is nothing but a fraud. It's not going to happen. It's going to be promising and dangling a check there in front of some people. It's absolutely ridiculous. It's a waste of time. It's a diversion. It is absolutely ridiculous. And you're talking about what exactly? Because if you're talking about that dark, dark stain on the canvas of this country, well, I got to tell you, we've fixed that stain in blood tenfold, right? 620,000 souls lost in the Civil War. We had Chinese being buried along the railways as they were built. We had indentured servitude among the Irish. The Italians were worked to the bones for peanuts. There is a lot of bad times in dark stains in this country's past, and they've been paid for, both with the blood of the souls in the Civil War, with life-changing civil rights legislation. Reparations is a fraud, and it's nothing more than a political maneuver by the Democrats in the 2020 campaign. In 7 o'clock, Mike Gavin, author of Facing It, a first-hand account of 9/11 from Mike's point of view, a Boston EMT dispatched to New York City on 9/11, and he worked the pile. And we'll talk with Mike. We'll examine the recent congressional hearings, the funding for the next 70 years of the Victims Fund and what's happening there. So all that coming up ahead on Conservatively Speaking this morning. So join us on 7:30 a.m., 8:30 a.m., live streaming on TuneIn. Follow us on our social media at Your Right Talk. And, of course, check us out on the World Wide Web at conservativelyspeaking.net. I'm Joe Mangiacotti, and we'll see you on the radio.